Again, good morning, and would you believe we're at the end of week 4 and it's Monday the 20th of April on day 28 of our 1 minute workout series of videos. This week we've added 6 new exercises, 3 for upper body with free weights and 3 abs exercises. So being the end of the week, it's time to recap all of those. I get to do 6 exercises today. Now you've already had instruction for each of these, so this is just a practice session for you, and we're going to do 1 minute of each of those exercises, starting with the free weights and bicep curls. Here we go then. Okay, as I'm doing these, just a reminder, you're doing this in time with your breathing. Starting with your lungs full of air, and as you lift up, breathing out, and as you return, breathing in. We're looking for a smooth, flowing, continuous movement with the weights with no pause at the bottom, no pause at the top. Same speed going down as going up. Bicep curls, which works the muscles in your upper arms. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Okay, as we're approaching our minute, we're going to then change to do our first abs exercises. So I'll put the free weights down and jump onto the mat to get into place there as we complete our minute of bicep curls. Position on the mat. This one is Tippy Taps, or Russian twists as it's properly called. I'm going to go straight for the real man's version, lifting the feet up off the floor, interlocking the thumbs together, and then touching down each side to count as 1. The breathing with this one, what I do is very short out breaths, because if you're breathing out, you're going to breathe in again, so you don't have to think too much about it. So if I make this a loud noise, you can hear what I'm doing. So now I'm just making my breaths short and sharp. And once again, keeping momentum, smooth flowing, continuous movement. And although I've got my head slightly to one side looking at the camera, it's best if you face in the same direction as your feet are pointing, so that you stay symmetrical. And as we approach the minute for this, I'll be getting back up onto my feet, picking up the free weights, and going straight into the next upper body exercise, which is triceps. Changing the way I'm holding the weights, putting them behind my head, making sure I'm not going to bash into the lamp, the lights. I think should be okay there. Start with lungs full of air, breathing out as I go up, and in as I go down. As always, smooth, flowing, continuous motion. Breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. If you keep your elbows folded inwards, you can see with your peripheral vision, the edges of your vision, your elbows, and you're trying to keep those as still as you possibly can. Breathe out, breathe in, reaching down as far as you can down your back. And that takes us to a minute. No, it doesn't. I've got a head being shaken and the camera person. Okay, that doesn't take us to a minute. That must have been half a minute. So let's keep going. You love these ones, Triceps Extensions. Breathe out and breathe in. You can hear from my slight breathlessness that this is beginning to work. I'm starting to get warm indoors. Okay, I think this time this gets us to our minute. And quickly readjust the free weights. Sitting down again on the mat to get in position for our next abs exercise, which is Pendulum. Straight into it. So with the breathing with this one, I'm breathing out, continuing to breathe out, and then breathe in as I straighten my legs. Breathe out, out, and in. Once again, I'm looking for a smooth flowing, continuous motion, alternating the side that I start on each side, and you should be able to see that I'm tipping my hips over till my thigh touches onto my wrist, and I know I've gone far enough. Once again, although I'm looking at the camera, you should remain with your head on the floor and keeping your body in a symmetrical shape. Okay, that's our minute up for pendulum. Back onto my feet again. Into one that I know everyone loves, flasher. Perhaps I should call this windscreen wiper, but I much prefer flasher because I'm not politically correct. Never mind. Okay, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in. So I need to turn sideways on because I looked at the video of this the other way and it looked almost as if I'm lifting my arms straight up, but actually the hands are going up to about 30 degrees, so if I stand sideways on, you can see what I mean. This one's pretty hard work. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Placing the ends of the weights on my sternum, keeping my elbows still, and then extending the arms to fully straighten them. With these 6 kilo weights, this is hard work. Sally holding the camera is smiling at me because she knows I'm struggling now. And that's a minute, thank heavens for that. Doing those slowly is difficult. Okay, I'm going onto the floor for the last of the tucks, the last of the abs exercises, which is tuck sit-ups. If you remember, starting with your legs long, fingertips touching the floor, lungs full of air, as you breathe out, coming up, touching your ankles and going down again. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Rolling up, controlling down. Rolling up, controlling down. Breathe out and breathe in. Okay, as we continue towards our minute, you can see that I've had to work quite hard for this. All we ask you to do is as many as you can manage of each exercise in a minute. And if you need to take the rest of the minute to recover in between exercises, then that's absolutely fine. Just do what you can manage in the time that you've got. And that, I think, will take us to the end of our 6 minutes of exercise routine, concluding the week for this week. Tomorrow we're back again, going into the 5th week of lockdown, and we're going to do the last week of new exercises for the abs and free weights, and then I've got a surprise for the following week because I think we're going to still be in lockdown for several more weeks yet. But until I see you tomorrow, you can find these exercise videos on my YouTube channel, Peter Moorhead, and also on our Facebook page, Celebrate Personal Training. I'm going to go for a lie down and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.